What's up, everyone? Kevin here with Warrior Leadership, and I'm here with the Mission Driven Life podcast. This is part of my commitment to do a 365-day publishing of my story and my daily progress, and it's part of the One Funnel Away challenge. So I'm here to share my story with you all, and I want to talk to you about a topic. I got 5 minutes here on the video to share with me about a topic called, are you spreading yourself too thin? You know what I mean? Are you spreading yourself thin? Are you doing too many things? Are you taking too much? Are you all over the place? If so, this podcast is for you, all right? If you're watching me live, put a hashtag I see you here, or put your emoji into the comments if you're watching me live, so I know you're here and I know you're supporting me. And let's do this, right? I got 5 minutes to share some value with you. So this is Anchor. Our podcast is live on Anchor, Spotify, Breaker, Google Podcasts, Apple Podcasts, Radio Public. We're all over the place. So, hey, check out Anchor if you want to shed your message, eh? All right. Mission Driven Life. Welcome to the Mission Driven Life podcast, a podcast for business leaders inspired by their mission to change the world. So welcome to my podcast today, and I want to talk to you about a cool topic that is something on spreading yourself too thin. Before I start, this is sponsored by Warrior Leadership. This is my company, and we're out here to talk about leadership and help sales leaders explode their income, influence, and impact. If you want to join our mastermind, I want to give you free access for the first time for truewarrior.ca. And I want to share with you an idea called, are you spreading yourself too thin? You know, are you doing too much? Because today I talked to my friend Mike. We were talking on the phone, and he reminded me and he challenged me. So if you don't know my friend Mike Overzad, he is been such a very influential friend in my life. He has helped me so much. He has added so much value to my life, and he challenged me. He pushed me the other day and was like, hey, dude, man, like, I think you're spreading yourself too thin. I think you're doing way too much. And he was true. You know, Mike has a great point that, like, hey, Kev, you're doing way too much. You're doing a lot. So if you can relate and you're like me, and maybe you do a lot in life, right? Maybe you do a lot. Maybe you take a lot of action. Maybe you do a lot of things, right? Maybe you are running a radio company, and then you're doing sales, and then you're running a construction company, and then you're in multi-level marketing, and you're doing a million different things, tons of different things that are happening, and you're spread out too thin. Because that's like me. Like, I'm spread out a lot. You know, I'm hosting a public speaking club. I got Warrior Leadership, New Money. I'm a sales manager. I have so many things happening right now, right? And I started to realize I need to commit somewhere. And how hard as it can seem, you know, having to commit to something, having to focus on something, it can be hard. But I know some of you can relate. I know some of you have been there too, that you've also, oh shit. Maybe you can relate with this point that you've been to that point where you have, you know, you've done a lot, you've taken a lot. There's so many things going on, different ideas, and you say yes to everyone, and maybe you're doing a million different things. If you know what I'm saying, let me know that, look, I'm spread out too thin. Put that in the comments, because I know this is common for a lot of people, especially big leaders like you and I that are living life. You know, we have so many ideas and we're driven, right? We're driven by our missions to change the world, that sometimes other people's agendas get in front of us, right? And look, I understand, because I'm there. I'm always like that as well. And you're not alone. So I want to give you a couple strategies, because I'm in this journey too. You know, I'm with you. I'm just as confused as you are. I'm doing a million things like you are. And I need to make a decision, right? I need to make a decision right now and decide on what do I need to do? What do I need to commit to right now? Because as much as it is, as much as I want to explode in my business, I know I need to bring in money for my company, right? I need to have revenue, and I need to bring money into my company, which is something that is improving. I know our money is slowly improving, but I need to commit somewhere, right? So if you can commit, if you can relate somewhere that you're doing 20 million things right now, and you're distracted by all these things and products, look, you're not alone. And this is advice that I'm telling to myself, and I want to tell to you here, is that there needs to be a decision that needs to be made. Because my sales manager, he called me yesterday and was like, Kevin, you're way too spread out. You are doing too many things right now. You're too distracted. And he challenged me, right? So I'm just thinking, man, I have to decide, and I need to commit to something and go all in. Because a person who tries to be a jack of all trades won't be much, right? So this is the Kevin with the mission driven life. I know you're a hungry leader and you're driven by your mission, but you can't commit to 20 different missions. Right? So this is the mission driven life. Hope you have a powerful day. If you're watching the replay, put replay into the comments. If you're watching me live, put #live. Have a powerful day, everyone. And I'm off. Bye.